Welcome, welcome, welcome. Robert Farrell here. I'm going to share with you and teach you how to earn online working smart by not selling. That's right. So this is my 95-year-old student Dom's coffee website. Dom has basically launched this on September 24th of this year. He's made himself a lot of money doing this. Now I'm going to bring up, let's bring up all Dom's current website, Dom's Halloween website. Let's bring up Dom's Christmas website. And let's bring up Dom's coffee, tea, snack website. Now, if you stick around here, I have a special offer that you can get all three of these Turnkey websites for the next 2 years, meaning this Halloween, this Christmas, for $95. Now, if you're going to pass at that, then I got to tell you, I'm going to look you in the eye and tell you you're not very smart, because many of you have been not collecting a paycheck since March of this year with the COVID shutdown. So let's not fool ourselves. If you want to run with the dogs, you can't piss like a puppy. So I've been in the online training business since 1995. I've made tons of mistakes. You'll never hear me say the word guru, mastermind, special sauce, all that snake oil crap. So for those of you that pop onto my live event and then they pop off because you don't think this is possible, well, tell that to Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world. How do you think he earns 42% of his income comes from referrals, which is exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, let me repeat that. The richest man in the world, Jeff Bezos, earns his money. 42% of his money comes from referrals. You know, Amazon has 2.2 million affiliates, referrals. So I'm going to share with you in about a 5, 6, 7 minutes. Just bear with me for about 5, 6, 7 minutes. I'm going to go through Dom, my 95-year-old student, and share with you how he does this. And let me tell you, if a 95-year-old World War II vet can do this and earn online, Dom has earned since September 24th, he launched his Halloween website. So between his Christmas coffee store and Halloween website, Dom has made almost $1,200. It's about $1,100 and change. In about today, I guess is 3 weeks ago, today. Not bad. Now, I make no promises of any guarantees. I provide opportunity. So I'm here to help you every step of the way, but you gotta treat this like a serious business and you gotta wanna do this. So I'm gonna basically click into Dom's site and share with you how he brings content in by not knowing anything about building a website. It's a complete turnkey website. He can put his own content in here from scratch, simply by going into his WordPress back end and putting keywords into the plugin. Now, for those of you that sounds like backwards Chinese math, WordPress deals with plugins. Plugins are little mini apps. So the plugin that I'm using here is WP Automatic, and WP Automatic will bring in content from Amazon and YouTube. Now, you might ask yourself, why do I need content from YouTube? Well, that's what's going to draw traffic to your website. Well, I don't have time to make videos. Well, good for you. Neither do I, except the one that you're watching right now. So you're going to basically bring in best-selling videos from YouTube using keywords as an example. If you wanted to earn online with coffee, then don't post coffee on your Facebook or Instagram page. Post coffee recipes. That's engaging. I want to encourage you and teach you how to earn without selling. Okay, let me just adjust the camera a little bit here. Okay, so let's see how this is done. Let's go back at Dom's website here. And now to begin with, you'll notice he has 29 different video posts in here. Now, he only put in about 7 of these, and the rest were done for him automatically. So I'm going to click right here and open this up in a new tab. I can either control click or right click on Macintosh. So when you're doing this for the very first time, first thing you do is save your campaign and then click the blue button. And every time you click the blue button, it's going to bring in new content, in this particular case, from Amazon. I'm sorry, from YouTube, my mistake, because that's the type of campaign is based on keywords. So the keywords that Dom put in here is coffee recipes, organic coffee recipes. So how is that going to help Dom make money? Well, this is what you're going to use to drive traffic to your website. So here's another example. Let's say that you want to sell the expensive $4,000 NordicTrack or Peloton treadmills or a spin cycle. Well, the lizard brain in most people, they sign up for an affiliate account with Best Buy or Amazon or Walmart or Dick's Sporting Goods. And the next thing you know, they're doing it wrong. They're putting that content, those products on their social media. That's never going to work. And it's going to possibly get you banned because Facebook doesn't allow you to put products. So what I suggest you do, based on my 25 years of doing this, you work smart and you post engaging videos on your social media that you get from YouTube. You didn't create the videos, you curate them. Okay? So rather than post a ad for 20% off, 30% off of a $3,500 treadmill, that's a recipe for disaster. What you want to do is post an engaging fitness video. Or how about the 5 best treadmill reviews? Where do you get this? You get this from YouTube. So let me share with you how my 95-year-old student Dom does this as well. So again, I'm in the back end now. Keep in mind, this is for coffee. But if he was basically wanted to offer treadmills, he would do the same thing. He put in best-selling treadmills or the 5 best treadmills, et cetera, et cetera. So every time I click here, it's going to bring in new content from YouTube. So in this particular case, here is super healthy coffee, reduced stubborn fat, good for your health. So I'm going to click right here, and this is something engaging that Dom maybe consider putting on his social media. So in the back end, you can do this automatically, but if I click right here, okay, this is going to bring up this video. And notice when somebody clicks on this video to watch it, it takes them to your website. In this particular case, Dom's website. Now, what I highly suggest you do is you don't put this on your profile page. If you can have a Coffee Tea Snacks website, then have a Coffee Tea Snacks Facebook page and Instagram page and et cetera, Pinterest page, Twitter page. And then I would put some kind of engaging content. I'm not going to bore you with my typing skills because I type with 2 fingers. But I would put, have you tried this healthy coffee recipe before? Do you have your own coffee recipe, fat-burning recipe to share? Hashtag coffee recipe, hashtag fat-burning recipe, et cetera, et cetera. So that's how you work smart to engage people to your site by not selling them. You're offering value, And that makes sense. Now, I could do the same thing with, if I go back into here again, I could do the same thing with Amazon. So I'm going to, again, hold down the control key or right-click Macintosh or control-click Windows, and I'm going to bring in new coffee shop information from Amazon. This is what I'm going to get paid on, and this is also based on keywords. Notice over here to the right, Dom has this set up. It will bring in new content every 8 hours or 3 pieces of content a day while he sleeps. So every time he clicks here, it's going to bring in new content. I'm doing this for demonstration purposes because the software will do this for you automatically. So let's take a look at this post that is now on Dom's website to engage people to go to Amazon and buy this product. There's the price, there's the description, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. How cool is that? Now, let's get back into here for a second. Let's go back to coffee reviews. Now, this is another way you can draw traffic to your website without selling. You don't want to basically put products on your social media. You want to put engaging content. Where do you get this content? From the number 2 search engine, which is YouTube. So let me share with you a very, very powerful technique. So I'm going to click right here and look at my 95-year-old student Dom's post. Okay? So America runs on 7-Eleven, yada, 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 yada. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to hyperlink the word espresso, and I want to basically encourage somebody to go to Amazon to buy espresso. So I'm going to copy that word espresso. I'm going to go to my Amazon account right now, and I'm going to log in. Now I'm going to hide I'm going to hide the window because I don't need you to see my login information. So I'm going to log in just a second and share with you how this can be done, how this comes down to earning without selling. Okay, so now that I'm logged into Amazon, I can tell I'm logged in with my Amazon Associates account because it says Site Stripe up here. So what that does is if I went and searched for best-selling espresso. So this is going to bring up all the information on Amazon related to best-selling espresso. Now, how does that help me? Well, because I'm logged in with my Amazon account, what I can now do is if I click the text right now, again, I'm going to hide the window because I don't need to see my private information. So I'm going to show my charming face here. And I'm going to click that information. And I'm going to post that in my WordPress site using the same techniques that Don would do. So notice the word espresso is not hyperlinked. So I'm going to go into the back end of Dom's WordPress, and you're going to have access to something called Thirsty Affiliates Pro. It's a wonderful plugin for earning without selling. And I'm going to put that destination link that I got from Amazon right there. And I'm now going to take the word espresso, and I'm going to title my hyperlink espresso. Okay, I'm also going to come down here and make that one of my keywords. Hit the tab key. And I'm also going to come over here. So when somebody clicks on that hyperlink, I want to open up inside of a new window. And that's really all it is to do. Now, if I wanted to, since this is Dom's website, I'm not going to create a new category, but I would create a new category for espresso. So let's see how simple that was to do and why that's engaging and why that basically is earning without selling. So again, this video was curated from YouTube in the back end by simply using keywords. So if I refresh the page right now, you will see that the word espresso is now hyperlinked. Now, very important to understand, this just isn't a hyperlink for that particular video. Any video that I bring in now that is tagged with the word espresso will automatically go to Amazon. Current videos that are on my website, or in this particular case, Dom's website, and videos for the future. So let's go back and see how that works. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my campaigns here, and I'm going to do Dom a little bit of a favor because I see that he doesn't really have this. I don't think he had the word espresso in here. So for keywords, in my student Dom's website, my apologies about it taking a little slow because I'm doing a live webcast at the same time. Okay, so let's do espresso. Oh, actually, I didn't want to go to, my mistake on that. I didn't want to go to Amazon. I wanted to do this inside YouTube. So, apologize. So inside of YouTube, I'm going to put the keyword espresso recipes. Because again, that's how you're going to draw content to your website, not by selling, but by offering content. If you want to sell coffee, don't post coffee recipes. If you want to sell espresso, don't post espresso, post espresso recipes. So watch this. This is how simple it is to do. So now, 3 times a day, it's programmed to bring in new content, but I'm going to do this in real time. So every time I click here, I don't know why my internet connection is very slow, but every time I click here, it's going to bring in new content. And some of the content that I'm looking to bring in is content with the word espresso. So I'm going to click this a few times. It brings in that espresso content. So just bear with me a second. It should be the last thing that it brings in because espresso is towards the end. Now, if you wanted to speed this up, there you go, espresso, martini recipes. So if I click right here, you'll notice that the word espresso is automatically hyperlinked, and so is the word coffee. This goes to a coffee purchase on Amazon. This goes to a espresso purchase on Amazon. And that, my friends, is working smart. Now, I'm about to share with you, as great as it is to earn with Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, Saks Fifth Avenue, Dick's Sporting Goods, my sites are set up to be an affiliate for any program, complete turnkey. You know, I don't want to be rude here, but many of you are in the dumpster right now. You're not making any money. We have a huge COVID shutdown, and yet you're wasting your time watching stupid cat videos, where you could be online like Dom and thousands of other students making money online. Now, if you find that offensive, hey, that's reality. You're not making any money, and yet you're choosing to do nothing about it. So I have a complete turnkey system that you can get everything you need to do this. $95 will get you started with 3 turnkey websites. So if you're serious about this, I'm going to put a banner ad right here. I'm going to put in the comments the link to do this. In honor of Dom's being 95, right now, if you go to Working Smart, if I can learn how to spell, workingsmart.online/Dom. You can get two years for $95. Now, how much money have you wasted this year on stupid stuff? This is an investment, if I can learn how to spell stores, this is an investment of reality. Okay? Now, again, if you don't think that this is possible, then tell that to Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world. You know, 27 years ago, he was being laughed at by his friends and family for selling books at his parents' garage. Let me tell you, rule number 1 to life: nothing happens when you choose to do nothing. So if you're sitting around like a total fool waiting for that government check, don't depend on the government. Count on yourself. Count on yourself for success by getting proper training. My training is free, and getting the tools you need to earn online. Any fool knucklehead out there that thinks you can't make money with Amazon, then you know what? You're a complete idiot. I'll look you right in the eye right now and say, you're an idiot if you don't think you can make money with Amazon, because there's millionaires that have stores at Amazon, and you don't have to own any product. You're simply getting paid to refer, but you're doing it the right way because you're following my lead in my direction by earning without selling. Now, before I go, I just want to tell you, most people fail at this because they just give up. You know, oh, if I don't make like $5,000 by next Friday, well, that's not probable. It's probably not going to happen. So I'm going to post these different links so you can go get your own turnkey store, 3 of them for the next 2 years. You will not have another payment due until February 1st, 2022. So that's a good offer. So I'm here to help you every step of the way, but I assure you 100% nothing happens and nothing will happen in life if you choose to do nothing. So stop being a lazy knucklehead. Stop watching the stupid cat videos and wasting your time on social media when you can be earning online by working smart. Tough Love 101. My name's Robert Farrer. There's a better way to do things. I'm a lazy guy. I put in my 4 or 5 hours a week, and I make 6 figures a month. Okay, now if you don't think that's possible, then you know what? That's your problem. In fact, to be very candid with you, I have students that kick my butt. I have a student from Vietnam back in June of this year made over $442,000 in 1 month. I've never made that much money. Now, to his credit, part of the reason he was able to do that, he tapped into the Asian market because he speaks Mandarin, he speaks Vietnamese, he speaks French, and he speaks a little bit of broken English. So I have students that kick my butt. I have students that make more money than I do. I'm 61 years old. I'm a lazy guy. So if I can work my 4 or 5 hours a week and make 6 figures a month, I'm happy with that. But let me tell you something. It didn't happen overnight. It took me almost 6 years to work up to 6 figures a month. I was happy when I was making $15,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $40,000 a month. I thought this is great. But the sky's the limit if you put in the time. And I assure you, nothing happens if you choose to do nothing. So if you want the O word, I make no guarantees of any money. Those of you that know me, I'm a very candid person, but I'm a very upfront person. I make no guarantees of anything. You can go to a four-year college and wait tables. But if you're foolish enough to think that you can't make money with an Amazon Turnkey website, tell that to Jeff Bezos. Let me give you a little understanding of how much money Jeff Bezos has. More money than you could possibly imagine. Do you know, I found this out back in April, and it blew my mind. I had to sit down. If you made $225,000 every single day, 365 days for the past 2,020 years, let me repeat that, to share with you how much Jeff Bezos is worth. If you made $225,000 every single day from year zero, 2,020 years ago, you would be $20 billion short of what Jeff Bezos is worth today. And 27 years ago, Jeff Bezos was being laughed at by his friends and family for selling books out of his garage. Well, who's laughing now? So if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So get online, take advantage of my free website package, complete turnkey for the next 2 years for $95 before you go out and waste money on stupid stuff. Why don't you start spending money on yourself and working smart one step at a time? My name's Robert Farrell. Stay home, stay safe, stay positive. Carpe Diem 2020, and let's get serious.